So one of our Wonder Kids has won the Next Gen award for 2025. More on that after we go through the intro. Also, the league, it may be kind of slipping away from us. However, today's game's against FC Cologne. We beat them already this season. Let's do it again. Let's get into the semi-final and let me show you the ins and outs of what we've been doing. Now, one thing I'd like to bring your attention to, Sanzio Newton Boom have won the Next Gen 2025 award. What a season this guy is having so far. What's that? 12 goals and 5 assists in 33 games. Valued at 49 to 60 million, 19-year-old Dutch. Capped at under 20 level, he has been touted for having a senior team debut. This guy has come along leaps and bounds, absolutely fantastic. 23 million was spent on him. He's having a good season so far. 7 goals, 6 assists, 3 player of the matches in the Serie A. Very nice to see an award come in. Beautiful stuff. Apparently this player is like the next Laurent Blanc and the Canadian De Bruyne as well. Now this guy, I'm not sure if he is the Canadian De Bruyne, but it is. Let me sort my screen out. It is Ashley Taylor. I mean, he looks good. We would never actually be able to afford him, I don't think, and he's not even interested in joining us either. So, yeah, he's a non-EU player. He could be very difficult to bring in. And the next Laurent Blanc is this guy's called Ruiz, John Ruiz. He may be interested in joining us. He looks fantastic. 6'2". He's not very fast, but he's got stats in all the right places. And maybe he's one that we can look for the future. Now in the league, we are only 1 point ahead now of Fiorentina and Roma. We have still got a game in hand, but that is against Napoli. So is it a game in hand? I'm not too sure. They're currently in 8th position. We are 16 points ahead, but things are getting slightly a bit too close for comfort for what I'd like. Since the last time that we were here as well, we have played against... We've already done those two. Hellas Verona. We drew with those 2-2. A 94th minute equaliser from Kevin Lasagna from Hellas Verona. Broke Genoa hearts. And again the game against Lazio, we drew 1-1 with these as well. Sebastian Haller scoring just before the half-time whistle gone. He's scored loads of goals against us this season. And if we look at him, he's got 14 goals in Serie A. Fantastic return on a player that I don't even know how much they bought him for. 7 million. Yeah, he's worth all of it at the minute. He's causing us a little bit of a problem. Today's games, however, we have got FC Cologne in the Europa League quarter-final. Sandwiched in between those is a game at Inter. It's going to be a busy episode. So the first leg is away, pretty much like the game against FC20. The team is going to be Kernasecchi, Soppi, Zabani, Okoli and Gallo, Keita and Elmas in the middle. Thuram is currently undergoing rehabilitation from an injury. So Newton Boom, Baldanzi and Vidovic as the main three, just behind Ferguson. Newton Boom obviously coming off his Next Gen Award winner. What a guy. So happy with this signing that we've made for him. Perfectionist personality as well. It's showing what he's capable of as a footballer. He's improving massively and he's becoming very much a vital part of our first 11. What are all the empty seats here for? Not a big fan of that, Colin. Show us some respect. Unless the fans from Genoa haven't made the journey across. Although that kit then looked like Monaco. Say no more. We're in our famous black third kit, and I'm hoping we have a bit more of an action-packed game than we did when we faced against FC20 in the previous leg. And true to form, there's been no highlights in the first 20 minutes. These are going to be some short episodes coming up. However, Katabach throws it into Mena, whips the ball in, David Selke at the back post, and he's done a kind of a half volley from a tight angle there. It was close, but no cigar. And it's just disappointing. We're just going to break the team. Do something, please. And maybe that's worked. Akoli to Zabani. Finds Gallo out on the left-hand side. I mean, Newton Boom is there. Although he's cutting inside now. Gallo into the byline. What is he going to do? He finds Elmas. Back to Gallo. We're going to get caught here. Elmas into Newton Boom. I mean... It's saying like third goal of the season for him, but it's an own goal. Very unusual. Elmas being down doesn't help. But what is this? Elmas into Gallo. Back to Elmas. Newton Boom kicks it. Not a clue. Why the graphic came up celebrating his goal as well, I don't know. One of the weirdest goals I think I've seen so far this season. And we are going to bring on Bastoni for Elmas. I mean, Akoli's on a booking, but that's just perplexed. Perplexed is the word. I'm so confused with that goal then. However, Maina is going to whip it in. Akoli heads it clear. Martel is going to drive forward with it, however. We were looking at Martel to bring in as a main side. Now he's got his fourth goal of the season. What is this? Luca Killian. His third goal was an own goal in this game. And now he's scored on his own in the correct goal this time. What is going on, Football Manager? I'm not sure. Killian, I mean, it's a good finish past Konasechi. Should have been closed down a lot sooner on the right hand side. But I'm a little bit confused from this half so far. No idea what is going on, but we are drawing. We're giving a good account of ourselves. But yeah, we are going to demand more going forward. Schmitz now with the throw-in into Fernandez. Back to Schmitz. I mean, Vidovic is going to kind of chase him down there. That is Bastoni. Fernandez outside of the boot to Husin Basic. That was a fantastic goal, that was. That assist outside of the boot. Fair play to them. I mean, I know it's a goal that we have conceded, which shouldn't be one that we do celebrate, but I mean, credit where credit's due. That was a fantastic goal. And you know what? Everson Ferguson is going to come off. He's having a poor game so far. Vidovic, I mean, they're not playing very well. Things are all going wrong in this one. I'm going to bring in Thuram. Bastoni at left back, that's fine. Thuram there, Mandela Keita. And he's a couple of 6.5s up here, which isn't good. It's not what we want to see. We're going to keep him on just for now, however. Akoli on the booking does scare me slightly. That's Fernandez. He whips it wide to Schmitz. Gallo is going to get a fantastic blocking on there. Newton Boom into Bastoni. We've got a break on here if we can find the players. Bastoni over the top to no one. And Jan Bisek, the player that we nearly signed from Inter Milan. Is he going to come back and haunt us for a player that we didn't sign? I really hope not, as Schmitz loses out to Baldanzi. Out to Gallo on the left. Into Akoli. Zabani now. If we can spread it wide to Soppy, that would be good. Keita inside. Back to Zabani. I mean, Soppy's out there on the right if you want to use him. But Akoli does give it to Gallo. Baldanzi. Nice first touch pass in there. Newton Boom. Please, Newton Boom. It's gone in. Well done, Newton Boom. Maybe need to be getting a shirt with your name on the back. That was a fantastic just recovery from our team here. We conceded pretty early on in this half. And Newton Boom has found the net. It's just been a weird game. A very weird game. Baldanzi into Newton Boom. Great first touch. Outside of his boot. Off the post. Lovely goal there. And we're just going to demand more as well. We're in their half now. Soppy to Baldanzi. Back to Soppy. To the byline to Baldanzi. Thuram outside the box. Just wide of the post. I mean, maybe we drop it. No, we're not going to drop it from a positive. We're going to stick as we are. Pellegrini has come on the pitch. Bastoni's moved to left back. I mean, Akoli on the booking. Do we kind of take him off? I'm not sure, but Bastoni should be coming off. That was poor, there it was. But he has won it back. Baldanzi into Newton Boom. I mean, Pellegri's in the middle if you want to use him. He goes on his own. That wasn't the right choice to do there, my son. Newton Boom, disappointing at best. As Schwabe gives it to Jan Bisek. Schmitz on the right hand side. Plenty of room here. Bastoni, if you can close him down, don't let him past you. Selke, Thuram. He's just come on the pitch. He's just come on the pitch and got sent off. What the hell is going on here? What do we do? Right, Vidovic isn't playing well, so we're going to bring Vidovic off. For Fabian. I mean, Baldanzi can go over to the right hand side. I mean, how many subs have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got one more sub left with half an hour to go. I mean, Baldanzi can play on the right. This guy here is scaring me a little bit. And Zabani's on a 6.3. You know what? Controversial. We're going to bring him off for Papetti. It's going from bad to worse here as Mena is going to whip it in. Katabac at the back post. Akoli does head it clear. Adamian. I mean, maybe now we do go into a balanced kind of mentality here. Jan Bisek. They've got the freedom now to run at our defence. You know what we're going to do? Probably going to just drop a little bit deeper as well. We won't step up more. And we will prevent the short goal kick no more as Hushim Basic finds Schmidt on the right hand side. Newton Boom into the box. Mena, that could be the goal that seals it. I mean, it's offside. What was we on about? Overreacting by myself there. We don't need to see it. We'll move on. It never happened. We are going to demand more, however. This could be a long game now, however. Selke's running into the box. Now he's... What was that? Honestly, what was that from our defence? Oh, it's not good. It's not good news. You're not Baldanzi. We'll move you back into the middle. Maybe Newton Boom can come into the middle as well. Put you both in there. I mean, if we can kind of hold on to this scoreline, I would be happy. The sending off hasn't helped us at all, and I can fully see Colm completely dominating us here now. I mean, Fabian, if you can drop in as kind of a half-back, that would be helpful. As Adamian, he runs at us. Katabac on the left-hand side. We're all 6s and 7s here. Martel runs right through us. That's a goal. No. No, Thuram. I'm just going to blame Thuram. We spent 22 million on this guy. And he's pretty much thrown away the Europa League for us. Oh, we don't want to see that. Go back to positive. We've got a 2-goal swing that we've got to hope to turn around in the second leg. I mean, we've berate the team. They've been poor, very poor. We've had 2 very fortunate goals. If we can just survive, I'll be happy, but poor performance from the guys. The red card hasn't helped, and we've got a massive task to do now. When we come back home, Ferguson, poor game. You might get a fine if I can. I'm not fine, however. Inter Milan's up next. I'll let you know how we get on. Very tough game. The return leg for FC Köln. We are at home in the Europa League quarter-final. This is where we made it to last season. And we lost on penalties then. Can we go one further now? Let's find out. The team is a little bit depleted. We haven't got that many players on the bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of a possible 15. I mean, we can't do any more than put out the team that we have. Evan Ferguson has been dropped for this. Newton Boom is starting up front. He's in some fantastic form at the minute. So why not give him a go up front to see what he can do and then potentially bring on Evan Ferguson when the game is in the latter stages, when it's a little bit more bit more cutthroat. But Schmitz with the ball on the right hand side. First highlight is to FC Köln. Martel into Husen-Basic. Adamian has escaped from midfield. Fantastic save from Kernasecci. I was worried it may have been a penalty then, just the way it kind of slowed down a little bit here. And we are going to demand more of our team as Mayner's going to whip this corner in. Martel at the back post. Akoli wins the header. Lovely stuff. The pressure is still on from FC Köln. I mean, Football Manager, just get rid of one of those highlights. We don't need two of them for them. And to be fair, FC Köln are completely dominating this game so far. We're going to berate the players, try and fire them up. We need 2 goals from somewhere. As Schmitz dallies on the ball on the right hand side, into Kylian, out to Bisek. Martelli looks like quite a smooth player there. I think he's available for 12 million from what I've seen from our scouting. But Graciano cuts out the ball, gives it to Casavenda, loses out to Selke, but Casavenda stays strong, gets the ball back. Akoli to Bastoni, out wide to Gallo. I mean, Samadic is there on the left hand side. Gallo finds him. Newton Boom is in the middle, as is Perfundi, but Samadic goes on his own. That angers me, that does. What is the point in that? He's a player that we are looking to get rid of. I've not been happy with him. We wasted 9 million, if we're being honest. But Gallo now, down the left hand side. Can he put a ball of quality into the box? Gives it to Bastoni. Bastoni to Casavenda. And it's gone in the top corner. Lovely goal that is. Is that off Newton Boom? I'd like to see that again. How's that gone in off Newton Boom? I mean, Gallo. Back to Bastoni. Oh my god, it literally deflected off Newton Boom. Fair play. He got in there. What we're going to do, we're going to probably shoot on sight now. Run at the defence more. And hit early crosses as well. We're going to try and take the game to FC Köln now. I mean, Newton Boom, don't think he knew much about it, but it doesn't really matter. We've gone 1-0 up. As Katabac is going to throw the ball in for FC Köln. Husen-Basic to Fernandez. That's a lovely run. That's cannoned off the post. Someone clear it out. Stop Schmitz getting there. Akoli has cleared it out for a throw-in. I mean, it's pretty much an end-to-end game here. As Papetti, another highlight, has started. Finds Gallo. I mean, Casavenda into Perfundi. That's such a terrible one too. I mean, where's the thought there, Perfundi? You buffoon. As Fernandez drives into the middle. Kylian hits it long. Schmitz on the overlap. On the left-hand side. Gallo's there. Fabian wins it from the pass to Mayner. I mean, Papetti now. We've got a lot of space on the right-hand side if we want to use it. Bastoni to Papetti. To Akoli. I mean, who's this here? Samadic. I mean, I've already said I want to get rid of you. Maybe listen to that after the game if we win. Estraciano finds Samadic into the box to Casavenda. We've got a second goal back. Lovely goal that is. I'm hoping changing the instructions to crossing more rather than work the ball into the box has played a factor there. Terracciano, lovely ball to Samadic. And fair play, he's found Casavenda, who's put it into the bottom corner. 2-0. We're going to demand more. There's all to play for still in this game. As Adamian finds the ball to Schmitz on the left-hand side. Bastoni wins it though into Gallo. Fabian. Newton Boom. Out to Gallo. I mean, it's the last kind of kick of the game. Gallo into Newton Boom. Chopped down. Casavenda's put it in. We're 3-0 up. What a fantastic sequence of passing that was. And Casavenda, right place at the right time. 2 goals in 4 minutes for that man. Newton Boom out to Gallo. Gallo into Newton Boom. I mean, Kylian has just absolutely wiped Newton Boom out there. But Casavenda stood up tall and has put it in the net. Tight offside potentially. Miles onside, more like it. Wow, wow, wow. We're doing well. you know what, pump your fists, no. Warn about complacency, I think that's probably the correct thing to do here. But we are going to praise them. We are 3-0 up. One goal can change this though for either team. As Adamian gives it back to Kylian. I mean, Papetti on a booking scares me slightly. As Fernandez loses out to Newton Boom. Samadic on the right hand side into Newton Boom, into Buffoondi. I called him a buffoon earlier, he's a buffoon still. He hasn't scored that. He should have done a lot better there. Let's make a couple of changes. Buffoondi for Newton Boom. And Buffooni's going to come off for Evan Ferguson. I mean, Casavenda's got 2 goals, so we're going to keep him on. Maybe Samadic coming off for Baldanzi. And I was a bit concerned about Papetti, so Zabanya's going to come in for him as well. Now we praise them first of all. Are we going to praise them again? I think we should. I think we should keep this momentum going. And we are going to praise. And Casavenda's on a 9.2. Baldanzi's gone out to the right hand side. I don't remember making that as a substitution. But we're going to swap them around here. As Bisek finds Katabac on the left hand side. Into the box. Akoli clears it out to Newton Boom. I'm going to drop our wing backs onto fullback on defend. As Newton Boom finds Casavienda. He's going for his hat-trick. Probably shouldn't have gone for that shot there. But, you know, he saw the headlines. He saw the glory. And Bastoni has seen all he has of this game. We're going to bring him off for Mandela Keita. We're going to leave 1 substitute left with 25 minutes to go. Corner to Genoa. I mean, 1 goal here. Probably he's going to seal it. Baldanzi whips it in. It's headed clear. Keita finds Baldanzi again on the right hand side. Plenty of room into the box here. Baldanzi's gone for it and Schwabe has tilted it over the bar. I mean, we're going to go... Do we go positive? I think we should stick exactly as we're doing. As Baldanzi is going to whip this corner in. Headed clear. Back out to Baldanzi. I mean, who's this here? Okay, a little unsure why Baldanzi didn't try and get the return ball there. But we're going to praise the team nonetheless. I mean, Akoli, his fitness levels are dropping, so we're going to bring in Coppola. A little bit concerned about that one. Coppola hasn't had too much football this season. As Maina hits it to the back post. I mean, Martel's on his own, and he wasn't followed. Who didn't follow him there? I mean, it's a little bit nitpicky to kind of be annoyed about, but it could have definitely cost us the game there. We've got 5 minutes left. We're going to tell him to focus. 4 minutes left. Please, Football Manager, no drama now. We've got the win. We've gone 1 step further and fully deserved that win as well. 19 shots, 7 on target, 2.51 XG. Casavenda. We had a bit of a change around up front, and Casavenda's been the man. Samanic has been the man also, as has Newton Boom. What a fantastic victory that is, and it says there, great second leg comeback. It exactly was. Now, who have we got? Have we got Napoli or have we got Aston Villa? It looks like we've got a semi-final leg against Aston Villa in the Europa League. No need to say when we're coming back for. If you've liked what you've seen, if you liked the episode today, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time when we face Aston Villa in the Europa League semi-final. Just a little heads up as well. We're still 1 point ahead of Fiorentina, 2 points ahead of Roma. We've got 1 game in hand against Napoli. It's all to play for this season, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.